Hello guys, this is Happymath channel. In this video we continue with SAT practice test 6 from the college board, and I want you to focus on the session 3, no calculator. And question 1. Salim wants to purchase tickets from the vendor to watch a tennis match. The vendor charges one-time service fee for the processing of the purchase of the tickets. The question here represents the total amount T in dollars, and Salim wants to pay N tickets. So what is 12% for? The question asks about the meaning of the 12 here, and the meaning will be the same with the units of the 12. And I know the main units for this question is T in the dollars. So here is unit of dollar, and 12 you have units of dollar. And when you have 12 is in dollar, I will compare to the ABCD. And question A in the dollar, okay, same and the same. And the meaning of the 12, when T equal to 12, it means N has to be equal to 0. So when N equal to 0, it means you have paid for no tickets, and the total you have to pay is 12. So I mean it will be the meaning of the service fee. I mean when you have no pay for N tickets, you have to still pay for the $12. So B is my final answer. Question 2. Ingredients by two kinds of the fertilizers. Fertilizers contain 60% thinner material in the waste, and B is the 14%. The total material you have here is 240 pounds. So which equation model this relationship when H equal to number of the pounds of the A and Y is the fertilizer B? So because we have H, the number of pounds of fertilizer A is X, you have only the 16% thinner material, and the total material from A is 0.6 times X, and it's the same with 0.4 times Y. And the total of them you will got that 240 pounds. So here is the equation, and it's corresponding to B. So B is my final answer. Question 3. What is the sum of the complex number? The complex number will have the two parts, real parts and image part. When you add two complex numbers together, you will add the real number together. It means 2 and 4 is 6, and the real number, the image number is 3y and hy 11i. So C is my final answer. In the equation number P and T as constant, the following could be the value for P. From here I will using the difference between the two square formula, like A square minus B square will be equal to first bracket A minus B and the second bracket A plus B. So corresponding in here, I will change 4x square minus 9 will be equal to 2x square and minus 3 square. And I will using this formula, I mean 2x minus 3 and 2x plus 3. The number for P is the coefficient of x. So compare for the this equation, you can quite easy to recognize P will be corresponding to A. I mean 2. Question 5. Which is the following in the graph of the equation? Here is like is blank. So first one, I will focus on the gradient of this line is 2 greater than 0. So here is an increasing line. B is decreasing line, I cancel. And the second one, I focus on the number for C is minus 5. Here is y-intercept. Y-intercept, it means the line will pass through the y-axis at the point minus 5. The point here is not minus 5, so A we can cancel. C here is 5, okay, it's not minus 5, so only C is my answer, increasing and pass through the minus 5 y-intercept. Question 6. If H here 2 over 3y and y equal to 18, what is the value to H minus 3? To H minus 3, y we have 18, so H will be times 18. and simplify, you got x equal to 12. 2x will corresponding to 24 minus 3 and you got 21. So A is my final answer for question 6. Question 7. You had using this formula and the question asks about the express L in terms of N and H. It means you have to rearrange for L. So rearrange for L quite easy. Focus on L here and N will be divided by H 7. So C will be my final answer. Question 8. The table above shows some values of the function w and t. Which of the following value of x is the recap x plus t equal to x? I will add the value of the w, x and t together and have to be equal to the x value column. So the first column as the first row you have -1 and -3. Add together you will have the -4. This is different to x in here, so here it cannot be my final answer. Second rows you got 3 minus 1, add together equal to 2, and the value for x is 2, so it will be the same. I will make easy to conclusion for B, so x equal to 2. Question 9. The square root of x plus square root of 9 equal to here, and 5 for value for x. Square root of 9, 3, square root of 64, 8, so square root of x will be equal to 5. This means x had to be square both sides in the previous equation, and 25 here, so C is 25. Question D. James is prepared for the cycle race. He goes to average total at least 280 miles per week for 4 weeks. The bicycle here is the first, here is the second, and here is the third week. The inequality can be used to represent the number of miles could bicycle on 4th week to meet his goals. And because we have a goal is at least 280 per week for 4 weeks, so the total miles he has to reach is 280 times 4. And because it is at least, so the total has to be greater than or equal to 4. And we have the total of the 4 weeks will be first week, second week, third week, and 4 weeks. So this inequality will present for number of miles for x. And I will compare this inequality, I make it by myself with a different, and of course D is my final answer. The vertex of the parabola is HY plane above is 0C, so here is point C. Which of the following equation is true about the parabola? Which equation? This one? Okay, you learn about the transformation. First one, I have the fx, and then I want to change this become to f of x minus b or x minus something. So when b or a is the number negative or positive, I mean the graph of the e equal to fx will be moved to left or to right. So from here you got the original function is a x squared plus c, and first one it had to be changed a times with x minus b squared plus c. So it will be moved to left hand side. Oh sorry, it is because here is minus b, the graph will be moved to right hand side. So C in here, and you will got B, C in here and B in this position. The graph will move from here to here. And the new vertex from 0C will be moved to this point, and this point, its new vertex will have the coordinate of B and C. So I will cancel question option C and D, and you can focus on here. Because the original is an upward parabola with a, so you can get that a will be greater than 0. So when a greater than 0 and minus a will be negative number. So the coefficient for the x square will be negative. I mean, from the upward parabola it will be changed to downward parabola. So a is cancelled. That's only b is my final answer. 12. Which of the following is equivalent to this one? I take the numerator divided by denominator. 4x squared plus 6x divided by 4x plus 2. 2x squared divided by 4x, you got x, and multiple again, you will got I will rewrite divided by 4x plus 2. So 4x squared divided by 4x, you got x in this position, and multiple again, you got 4x squared, and x times 2, you got 2x, and take the minus in here, 0, 6x minus 2x, 4x, and 4x divided by 4x, you got plus 1, and multiple again, you got 4x in here and minus 2, and here is 0. And the remainder will be 0 minus 2, and the equation is x plus 1. A, we have the known equation is x plus 1 cancel, x plus 4 is not equation. Only x cancel, here is the equation, you got x plus 1. And the remainder is minus 2 is corresponding in this position. That's why I choose D. 13. The equation about t, the constant, which, if the equation has no real solution, what is the following could be the value of t? You got this one, I change the position for t from right hand side to left hand side is the quadratic equation. So the quadratic equation will have no real solution if you have the discriminant equal to b squared minus 4ac will be less than 0. So b squared you got here is minus 4 squared, you got 16. Minus 4, a is 2, and c is minus t. Here is less than 0. So simplify the expression. Minus 16 here, and here is minus 2. So the value for t have to be less than minus 2. A, B, C, and D, that's only for a, is less than minus 2. 14. Laundry service is buying the detergent and fabric softener is used supplier. The supplier will deliver no more than pound here, and each contain delivery weight 0 point here, and softener weighs 6.2 pounds, and at least twice as many contain the detergent fabric softener. So we call D present the number of detergent, S will be for softener, and D and S. So because D will corresponding to 7.35. So the total power you got here is this expression, and for softener 6.2 times S, and the total power here have to be no more than, it means less than or equal to 300. And because you have D at least twice as many container detergent to softener, so it means D had to be greater than or equal to 2S. So I went to question A. Okay, that's like to inequality. 15. Which is the following is equivalent to A plus B over 2 square? You got the square of the sum. This formula or identity like this: a squared and 2ab and plus b squared. Or another way to describe this one is the first number is square plus with the product of 2 with the product of the two number and the second number square. So the first number will be a. So a square plus with 2 times with the first number and the second number and plus the second number square. A square plus ab, because you can cancel 2 in this position, numerator and denominator. B square divided by 4. So my answer will be for D. 16. B over 4 equal to 16 at a positive integer a and b. What is the one possible value for b? We have a lot of question about a lot of value for a and b. And here is 16, so 16 will be corresponding to power to 4. And it's quite easy. I will put a equal to 2. So when a equal to 2, you got that a is mean a power to b over 4, it means 2 power to b over 4 will be equal to 2 power to 4. So because we have the two exponential equal together, it means the power number have to be equal to 0, equal together. B divided by 4 will be equal to 4. So b will have the positive number is 16. So I can choose b equal to 16 if a equal to 2. And both of them is positive integer. 17. Find t. And I using the cross line. Here it will be equal to here. I mean 2 equal to 3 times 5. And t equal to 3, 5 divided by 2, 2. 15 divided by 4. The figures above BD is parallel to AE. What is the length of CE? Because BD parallel to AE, so this is the right angle, and here is also the right angle. And this one will be equal to this one, corresponding angle between the two parallel lines. And so that's why we will have the small triangle and the bigger triangle is similarity. I mean CDB will be similarity with the bigger triangle is CE and A. And you will see that BD will corresponding to side with EA. And the smaller triangle is 6 and the bigger triangle is 18. So the scalar factor between the two small triangle and larger triangle here will be 1 over 3. It means the smaller triangle will corresponding to 1 part, 1 unit, and the bigger triangle will corresponding to 3 units, triple of the smaller than. So you want to find to CE, just find to CD, because CE will be equal to 3 CD, and the CD is the side hypotenuse of the triangle CDB, and one side is 6, second side is h. So you can using the Pythagoras for find h in here. H square will be equal to 6 square plus h square. Pythagoras 36, 64 and 100. So that's why you got h equal to 10. When you got CD equal to 10, CE will be triple CD. So CE will be equal to 30 length. Question 19. How many liters of the 25 solid solution must be added to 3 liters of the 10 solid solution to obtain 15 solid solution? And okay, I will put, or I will set the question, the number for liter of the 20% solid solution will be m. So you got here is 3 liter and here is m liter, and the total liter is m plus 3. So I will find to slide of the first solution is mean will be 0.25 times m. And the second one, the volume is 3 liter, and the percent here 10. 0.1 times 3 equal to 0.3. And the total of the slide, you will got 0.25 amp and plus with 0.3. And you want to set or to obtain the 50% solid solution. It means the volume of the slide divided by the total volume of the solution will be equal to 0.15. And here is the total of the slide, and the total of the solution of the both solution will be m plus 3. So that's why you will got the new solution is 0.25 m plus 0.3 will be divided by m plus 3 equal to 0.15. It will be corresponding to 0.25 m plus 0.3, and this one time with this one 0.15 m plus 0.45, and 0.45 0 here you got the 0.1 m. 0.45 minus 0.3 will be equal to 0.15, and here is 0.1 m. So m will be equal to 0.15 divided by 0.1. This will be 1.5. So my final answer is 1.5. The point A and B lie on the circle with the radius 1, and the arc AB has length pi over 3. What is the fraction of the circumference of the circle in the length of the arc AB? Okay, you have to find the fraction between the arc length and the total circumference. The arc length of AB you got in here is pi over 3, and the total circumference or the parameter of this circle will be count by 2 pi r formula, 2 pi 1 and 2 pi. And the arc of AB fraction with the circumference means the parameter of the circle, and pi divided by 3 divided by 2 pi, and you will got 1 over 3 divided by 2, 1 over 2 times 3, and equal to 1 over 6. So 1 over 6 is my final answer. Okay, this is the 21, is the final question about the section 3 of the SAT practice test 6, and I hope you can understand the total 20 questions in this video. And if you want to see more new video, or you can automatically set the update, please like, share, subscribe my video, and thank you so much, and see you in next video. Practice SAT.